Kayseri, the shining star of Anatolia, one of the dearest cities of our country, with its 6,000 years of history, had been host of dozens of civilizations, entrepreneurial spirit and dynamic structure, and its visionary municipal services, which had been a wonderful example to all Turkey. Erciyes, the symbol of Kayseri, coy bride of winter, swarthy young man of summer, the most handsome mountain of Turkey, is being fancying up, preparing for a blessed wedding. It is counting the days to be the biggest tourism center of both our country and these lands with the winter sports, and the tourism center project has been prepared by the Kayseri Metropolitan Municipality. Now we are going on a journey into the triangle of Cappadocia. Historical and natural beauties, Erciyes, which comprises the tourism potential of Kayseri, Cappadocia, which is located right next to Kayseri and located in the tourism hinterland, is one of the most popular tourism regions of Turkey, providing air transport to the Cappadocia region that over 2 million tourists have visited in the year 2010, also provided Kayseri an important tourism potential for Kayseri. This potential, which has not been yet assessed well until today, is the starting point of the Cappadocia part of the Kayseri Metropolitan Municipality Tourism Master Plan. There are 6 important individual tourism centers in the Cappadocia region. The peak of Ujizar Fortress, which is one of these tourism centers, and 7 kilometers to Nevşehir is the panoramic viewing point for the region. Lots of churches and monasteries carved into the rocks and fairy chimneys are located to Gorim County, which is only 10 kilometers to Nevşehir. On the other hand, Urgup is 20 kilometers to Nevşehir and is the episcopacy center of rock churches and monasteries in the Byzantine period. Zelve, consisting of 3 valleys, is the most intense region of the fairy chimneys. There is a large number of rock churches and monasteries in the region, and they are known as the first region where Christianity started to spread. Derinkuyu mesmerizes everybody with its underground city. Derinkuyu underground city has a structure of 8 stories, is opened up to tourism in 1967. Although Avanos is also at the same geographical region, pottery is more important in this county. A large number of traditional pottery making workshops can be found, especially attracting foreign tourists. Kayseri, which has a history of 6,000 years and as a city has received several civilizations with open arms embodying important historical buildings and artifacts today. The first historical buildings existing today of various periods and coming to mind are Gevher, the Nesibe Madrasa, the Hunat Mosque, the Grand Bazaar, the Kushunlu Mosque, Jami-e Kabir and Kayseri Castle. There is a large number of natural beauties and touristic regions. Even we have a chance to see some of them together in the very public square that extend from 5 different civilizations and some other historical artifacts. You can see in Kayseri, Kaltepe Kanish Karum, Sultan Marshes, ruins of Suganli, Aladaglar National Park and Kabuzbashi Falls. In addition, Yamula Dam Lake can be accepted as an important potential in terms of water sports. In addition to all of these important projects, which will be appeal to domestic and foreign tourism, such as Kaliyeci Cultural Arts Center, Anatolian Wonderland, and the traditional Kayseri district are about to be realized. Mount Erciyes, which is 25 kilometers away from the city and builds the 3rd component of the Kayseri Metropolitan Municipality Tourism Master Plan, embraces Kayseri with all its majesty. This extinct volcano, which has a distinctive beauty with its snow at the peak both in summer and winter, is the most important and largest source of water of the city for thousands of years. The ill luck of Mount Erciyes, despite the reasons that many people have looked at its beauty, and it is the most important drinking water source of the city, changes with the Metropolitan Municipality law in the year 2005. The first steps began to be taken on the way of making it a real winter sports and tourism center in real terms for Erciyes, which is included in the limits of the Kayseri Metropolitan Municipality on that date. When we look at the period before this date, we see that the grandeur of the mountain and investment and efforts are inversely proportional. The mountain climbing realized by English traveler William Hamilton, who comes to Kayseri in 1837, is the first planned climbing to Mount Erciyes, which is the focus of attention of many domestic and foreign travelers throughout history. After that date, Mount Erciyes witnessed many peak mountain climbing from time to time. After that date, and the first facility built on Mount Erciyes is the chalet in the Tekke region that its construction had been started in 1941. The first chairlift on Mount Erciyes is the one-chair lift system, which had been founded in 1963 and served until 1996. Mount Erciyes gained a two-station chairlift system, which is 3,150 meters in 1997. These facilities are the first ones to be meant as ski resort, which had been put into service by Build Operate Transfer BOT type. Apart from that, there are 5 mechanic facilities, including the facilities of the General Directorate of Youth and Sports and the Merkezi municipality currently. Although the idea of constructing a big ski resort was born a long time ago based on the physical structure of the mount, besides the snow and its well-celebrated structure, the desired will was not manifested to build a winter sports and tourism center. Until the date, in the year 2005, when the borders of the Kayseri Metropolitan Municipality covered this majestic mountain with the Metropolitan Municipality law. Ever since, the Kayseri Metropolitan Municipality started the work of the Erciyes Winter Tourism Center Master Plan and came into agreement with the world-famous ATC company from Austria, which is expert in its profession. In the meantime, the title deed of the land of 26 million square meters where the project will be implemented is taken over the Metropolitan Municipality. In order to realize the investments, ATC company prepares the needed project for building an international winter tourism center as a result of survey and feasibility studies of 2 years. The first question in mind is what Erciyes can offer to people in terms of tourism. Erciyes will reach a position to meet the needs, both the resting in both winter and summer times, and answer the demands of both excitement and sports. Moreover, these services are planned to provide different opportunities for both children and their parents. "16 winter activities besides skiing and snowboard, as well as mountain gliding, snow rafting, heli skiing, sleigh, biathlon, snow kites, inflatable plastic sled, ice climbing and tobogganing will take place at the Erciyes Winter Sports and Tourism Center, and in addition to all these opportunities, of 13 summer activities are being created, such as mountain climbing, trekking, horse riding, mountain biking and golf. In addition, building facilities in order to meet the needs of visitors in terms of food and accommodation is an important part of the project. and also creation of picnic areas suitable for people who want to barbecue in company with the view of the Mount Erciyes, where never missing snow on its peak both in winter and summertime is a very important detail to be remembered all the time. In addition to all these, buildings and facilities intended for congress tourism and pre-season camps of football teams are considered. It is understood that Erciyes has an excellent terrain and topography, thus to be an international ski resort within the frame of master plan studies prepared by the Kayseri Metropolitan Municipality. In addition to the height of the mountain and climatic conditions, it is determined that ski season can be extended with the support of artificial winter ice units. In this context, the investment work begins targeting the ski lovers all over the world, especially the market of Middle East and Eastern Europe. It is possible to divide all these investments into four main topics. 1. Mechanic facilities, lifts. 2. Winterized units. 3. Social facilities. And 4. Accommodation facilities. The first ground is put under 16 different facilities, with the first stage groundbreaking ceremony conducted on June 27, 2010.
Ben bugün bir başkan mutluyum. 16 yıldır belediye başkanlığı yapıyorum. Yüzlerce temel atma merasimine katıldım. Sizler de şahitsiniz, yüzlerce hizmeti sizlerle birlikte açılışını yaparak sizlerin emrine sundum. Ama bugünkü kadar heyecanlı olmadım. Erciyes de Kayseri'nin geleceğidir, Kayseri'nin umududur. Kayseri'nin burada binlerce insana hayat verecek en ciddi projedir.
In this context, 6 social facilities were started building in addition to 6 mechanic facilities, the total length of which is 10,200 meters. Besides, it is given a start of the establishment of winterized units and the installation of potable water line, sewer line and electric line. An amazing progress is made in the elapsed year. On the one hand, infrastructural investments such as water, sewer and electric lines are completed. On the other hand, it is continued to be built mechanic facilities, telfa and chairlift lines, social facilities, cafeterias, one-day picnic areas and parking areas. In this context, as it is continuing infrastructure works including 28 kilometers potable water, 15 kilometers sewer line and 120 kilometers electric line, 10,200 meters telfa and chairlift line, 6 social facilities and cafeterias, parking area for 2,000 cars, and one-day picnic area for 700 cars are completed. In addition to those, a winterized system that covers an area of 75,000 square meters has been prepared. Also, modern shops are built in the place of unsound structures located in entrance of Tekke region and are brought into service. While the first stage works are continued, foundations of 20 different facilities are laid within the scope of the second stage works on May 22, 2011. These 20 facilities include ski run, the total length of which is 50 kilometers, 4 separate mechanic facilities 6,800 meters long, winterized units, 10 snow tracks, pond,